Are you considering getting some help to grow your business, but you're not sure whether a mastermind, a group program, or some one-to-one support is the right path for you? Perhaps you are seeing or hearing other people joining programs or working with a coach, and you keep wondering, is that the right thing for me? Should I be doing what they're doing? Maybe the FOMO is kicking in and you're leaning towards investing, but you're still not sure which is the right route. So today I want to share with you my pros and cons of masterminds / group coaching programs versus one-to-one business coaching. Which is going to be the right fit for you? What are the perks? What are the downsides of each one? And how can you make a relevant, valid decision and invest in something that is going to give you a genuine return on investment? Now, you will have to stick with me today because I am looking down at my notes because I've got a lot to tell you, and I don't edit videos because this way you know it's actually me and I'm not making it up as I go along. So why would you invest in a mastermind or a group program? What are the positives? What are the negatives? Well, the first thing about a group program or a mastermind is that you do get peer support, and sometimes that comes in the way of the energy, the buzz, the guidance, the group think, the encouragement, the cheerleading. It can also give you lots more examples. It gives you perspective. It explains how other people are applying the stuff that you're going through. So that context and that support can be really valuable. But what it does mean on the flip side is in a group program, it's possible for you to hide, particularly if it's quite a big group. It's really easy to kind of slink away, to not keep up with things, to not get overly actively involved, and for it to not be that visible to somebody that you are not on board and you're not keeping up. Whereas with one-to-one, it's immediately obvious if you're not keeping up, if you need more support. The other big challenge with anything that's a group program or a mastermind is that the topics and the pace are completely set by somebody else. So they may spend 2 minutes on something that actually you need a huge amount of help with, and they might spend hours or weeks on something that you've already got nailed in your business. So you don't get that level of immediate support based on exactly what you need. So you are at somebody else's mercy about the pace and the specific topics. The other big thing is that the quality and quite often the return on your investment in a group program is connected to the other delegates, the other people in that program. Because if you are the most advanced business in that group, then actually there's a good chance that you will feel like you're giving a lot more support than you're receiving. Of course, on the flip side, if you are at the same stage as everybody else or even earlier in your journey, then you will have a lot of people that you can learn from. So it's swings and roundabouts, but it's a little bit of potluck about who else is in that program, whether they're really going to help you or whether you're going to help them too much. And the other key challenge can be that in a group program there is often one person or a couple of people who become the dominant voice, and they take up an unbalanced amount of the trainer or the coach's attention and the conversation. So those are the pros and cons of a mastermind. So where do we go with one-to-one coaching? Well, the most obvious thing about one-to-one coaching is there's nowhere to hide. Now, you could talk about that as an intensity. You can certainly not drop behind, you don't get left behind, you don't fall off the wagon, you can't get part way through and then just not do the work and kind of fail and feel like you've wasted your money, which you might do in a group program. So there's nowhere to hide. Pro, con, who knows? The big thing also is that one-to-one coaching is absolutely bespoke to you. It shouldn't be something that's templated and that here is our program. It should always be absolutely geared towards your personal and business goals. And it should go at the absolute pace that works for you as well. So if you've got a meaty challenge or if there's something you're really working on that's driving you nuts, then with a one-to-one coach, you can spend as much time as you need until you really get that thing nailed. So personal, bespoke, and absolutely at your pace. I've accidentally covered all 4 bullet points in one go. So it's bespoke, it's linked to your goals, it goes at your pace, and you cannot get left behind. Those are the key things about one-to-one coaching. So how do you make a decision? Well, if you are considering working with a coach one-to-one, if you know somebody already and you have built that connection with them through networking or socials or what have you, book a call with them, and don't feel guilty if you book a call with more than one coach. I would also say if a coach isn't willing to give you more than a 15-minute call, I'd ask the question about who they're most interested in. Are they more interested in their bank balance, or are they genuinely interested in helping you to achieve what you want to achieve? So book a call and really dig into how they think they can help you. How is that connection between the two of you? Because that's absolutely crucial. And if you're thinking of joining a group program or a mastermind, then what I would recommend you do is dig around in your network, ask quietly, so that if you ask publicly, then you'll get all the usual people of, hey, these are the ones to speak to. Don't just rely on the testimonials that the course leader is sharing, because they're all the best singing and dancing ones. But if you can find a couple of people who've been through that program and have an honest conversation with them, then you get to find out, is it amazing and is it fantastic value for money, or is it all image and no real substance? So I hope that has helped you. If you would like to talk to me about whether my coaching is something that could work for you, get in touch with me at tailor8.co.uk. Let's book a chinwag, and I promise you it'll be more than 15 minutes.